I think you learn something properly only if you have got to teach it to somebody else. And that's where we are. I posted something about using GitHub to do some interesting things, and somebody else reached out saying, "Hey, why don't you teach me GitHub?" I know nothing about GitHub, so I learned a little bit about it, and that's what this video is about. It's for complete noobs who get scared as soon as they see anything on Git, right? It's built for programmers. That's the thing, and you and we're not programmers, so this is for you. The one line thing is look for something called releases on the right hand side of a page. If it's there, that's your download. If you don't see it, ask a bot, whatever bot you prefer, what to do with it, and that's okay. But if you want to know more, all right, stick around. So the main idea is that you keep raw ingredients of a software. Okay, you are hoping to get a direct download. You don't get that. You're supposed to put all of that together. So we'll go through three broad things here: repository, repo, right? That's a project. That's where you can download things on. A gist or a gist, I don't know how to pronounce it yet. A gist, oh yeah, just an English word, isn't it? It's a single file. I've done that as well, interestingly. It can be a markdown file. Oh, wait, hold on. Release is where you have the actual package. Yeah, repo is a page and release is where you can download it. We'll go through all of this. Now, the most popular thing is probably this. What page are you actually on? So this person asked me to say, what is happening here? I went to this page and I don't know what to do with this, because this is not a page where you download things. Yeah, repositories or repos are where you go to download things, and the one that we'll look at is this. You see the top thing here? Yeah, the one before had just the name github.com/revans. This is an org page, organization page. These are repositories, and this is the thing where you get the regular page. And I'll go back to this, yeah, to show you what a regular repo page looks like. There's someone, project name, and there's some stars. A lot of stars means that, hey, this is probably a good thing. This has 28.9 stars. Maybe it's a little tiny, but right hand top corner, and similar things over here. And this is obviously a very established release. And that's it. Even under releases, you need to click on this and then go ahead and download it. Yeah, from here. APK is what you need. But hey, a huge sign of caution. You don't know what's happening inside the APK. These are files that, the actual details of code, you can check it out. But be very careful about APK files. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go back here, go back to the releases. Yeah, so you see this page. This is exactly what this diagram is. This is a stars. More stars usually means better and trusted. 2 is releases. This is where you get the download. Yeah, releases right here, which is over here on this page. And readme, if you want to, it's usually a block of text. This is a very standard, like a big org, so it has all of these things. It had this page, which was confusing, and you'll see that it also goes on to some other page when I click on repositories and this, but this is going back here. Yeah, this is the organization page. This one here is the repo. This is one project, because this is the user and this is their project. And if it's the name, which is same as someone, is this is revanced, and just this is just a single file. I'll show you examples of that as well over here. Yeah, this is some weird things that I was experimenting with to figure out fake profiles or matrimonial things. Yeah, and that's the gist that I've shown as an example over here. Anyway, so this is probably what you're going to find most useful. That's the broad idea. I've put this HTML file also onto it. I think this video is already pretty long, so I'll pause here. Let me just go through the rest of it. Is there anything interesting? Yeah, usually people download the code. Yeah, this is not what you're going to want. If you get into coding, then you'll probably get this. What is this? This is the green button. You can download this. It's also there on my small search engine that I built, an offline search engine for Sri Rupad's words. Yeah, but you'll notice that this doesn't have a releases page because this requires another file to work with. So if you don't see releases button, it's probably not for you. What's happening here? Or if you want, you can just give this to a bot and the bot will figure out what to do with it. Broadly, yeah, these are the main points. One is look for a release column, not there. Then just add this to the bar, even then it's not there. Then go to section 9 over here. We'll go through that very quickly. Open the latest one, scroll to the assets. That's what we did over there. Read the release notes, download. Yeah, which file to pick is mentioned over there. That's what I showed you on the Revance page. We'll just do that one more time very quickly. If it's going too fast, it's a video. You can pause it. There's also a doc. You can read it. I know, reading docs helps. Yeah. Okay. Lots of more details here. Which file is yours? The red ones are like, don't touch APK files generally unless you know what you're doing. Could have weird things on it. You'll notice that in one of the things that I've made, I've put a batch file. It says a batch file, which is a .bat file. That's a single click thing on Windows, double click. But yeah, it's so you don't have to do things or run any code. Sometimes you do. A lot of these things have a Python code that you have to run, a Python script that you need to run. MD is just a markdown file, it's just a fancy text file. And an example of a gist is something I've already shown you here. Yeah. Anyway, it's just something that you can put into a chat bot and it'll help you figure out fake profiles and it'll help you do that. There's an organization page that I showed you of Revanced. If it's just github.com/revanced, you won't find downloadable things there. From there, you need to actually go to the right group. There are a lot of things here, right? There's CLI, there's patcher, there's patches. For this particular thing, Revanced Manager is the application to use on Android. This is the app, right? It has a lot of stars. Anyway, yeah, more details here. If you want to read it, you can. Yeah, this is pretty much it. I know I said that if 0 stars is bad, but hey, I just made a repo like 2 days ago. It doesn't have any stars. No one uses it. It's a very niche thing. 0 stars doesn't always mean bad, but it could. More often than not, it probably could. The main thing is not installing all of this, but just looking at a page and figuring out what's going on. Like this is the gist page, this is the repository, and well, this is where you actually download stuff from. Yeah, and this is the org page. So looking at it saying, okay, I'm here. It should give you confidence. That's what this video was for. If there's no releases section, it's probably not for you. You'll get better at it, or if you want to, you can figure things out. The main thing is that if you're looking for a tool to do a one-off thing, just put it in a bot. Gone are the days where you have to go figure out what happens on Git. Any bot you want. By the time you watch this video, maybe there's something else that's out there. Maybe you can just do SLMs on your computer. Yeah. And there are some really important warnings over here on point 10. Read this out. I'm just going to leave this on my screen for about a few seconds. Check this out, pause it if you want to. Yeah. And there is a small summary of things that are there over here. One really important thing that I find really important, really useful for work, and generally if you're tinkering around doing things on your computer, this concept of what a Git is a version control. And that is the most important thing for me, right? I haven't been using GitHub, the site, for a long time, but this Git thing is really awesome. If you're doing a lot of things, you're making a lot of decisions, changing things, versioning, it is absolutely awesome. All right, that's it from this video. I hope this was useful. I'll give you the link of this wherever I share this, I suppose.